posture you adopt and the little habits you have, they could unconsciously put burden on your spine. Small habits can cause big illness. This piece of wisdom is so true when it comes to scoliosis, as a bad posture is the main cause of deformed spines. Today I'd like to introduce how Oriental medicine deals with scoliosis without a medicine or surgery. So let's take a look at how Oriental medicine deals with scoliosis. The spine is like the pillar of the body. When viewed from the side, the spine is gently curved in an S shape. These are natural curve of the spine. The curve is act as spring that supports the body weight and absorbs external shocks. There are 3 spinal curves, and they're in the stomach, chest, and waist area. The angle of stomach area is about 42 degrees, 57.5 degrees for chest area, and 66.9 degrees for the waist area. Scoliosis when spinal curve is 10 degrees more less than the normal angles. Deformed curve may cause extra damages to the spine.
This is an X-ray film of a normal spine. Seen with the naked eye, a normal spine looks straight. But even for a normal spine, it can be a little crooked depending on whether the person is right-handed or left-handed. This is an X-ray film of the spine of a typical scoliosis patient. It is S-shaped, with an angle of 34 degrees and 24 degrees. Angles smaller than 10 degrees is considered normal. Angles between 10 degrees and 20 degrees can be treated with exercise therapy. For angles between 20 degrees and 40 degrees, braces and Chuna therapy are recommended. Angles larger than 40 degrees usually require surgery, but appropriate Chuna therapy can help correct the disorder to a certain extent.
C-shaped spine and a multi-type spine are difficult to cure compared to the S-shaped spine.
The bone is C-shaped. In this case, the left shoulder is wider. The rib in the protruding area is pronounced, and the rib in the concave area is narrow. Put your hands together. Bend over and place your hands between your thighs, please. See? The spine is sloped to one side. It is swerved to the left. If the spine is sloped to one side, normally the shoulder on the sloped side will be protruded, and the opposite shoulder will be lower. This patient's spine is curved like a C, and it is noticeably different. As you can see, the left side of his back is much higher than the right side of his back. Seen from behind, when the patient is lying in his most comfortable position, the spine is swerved like this. The legs are also of different lengths.
As the symptoms worsen, the spine curves even more, and the backache becomes unbearable. It also has a bad effect on internal organs, such as unnecessary pressure on the lung. In Oriental medicine, deals with scoliosis through what is called Chuna therapy.
This is a C-shaped scoliosis, and the main cause would be when the left pelvic bone is apparently lower than the right pelvic bone. Another cause would be in the neck. So the neck and pelvic bones need to be corrected, accompanied by correction of the spine and chest bone. The most important part of spine correction would be correcting the first vertebra. The results of correction of the first vertebra will influence the result of the whole therapy. This patient's first vertebra is protruding in front and to the right. So this has to be pushed back into its proper place, and then we can start with the proper treatment. Once more. Now let's correct the third vertebra. The pelvic bones are misaligned and the movement of the bone is very stiff. So the bones have to be placed correctly by moving them very carefully without injuring other muscles. The left pelvic bone won't move properly, and so to move it, we'll start with balancing out this part. The sixth chest bone has slipped backwards, and so we'll push it back into place. Lace your fingers behind your neck. After treatment, as you can see, the legs are the same length again. Before treatment, the left leg was shorter. Now they're almost the same. There isn't much change in the C shape, but the shoulder levels have become the same. It's a little less inclined, right? As he bends again, you can definitely see that his back is even now through this bone correction.
The Oriental physicians recommend simple exercise called cat exercise. You can practice at home for straight and healthy spine. The spine can be compared to a building, and the balance is the most important part of stable building. In Chuna therapy, physicians use their hands to shape up the bones and regain the balance. But as we all know, prevention is the best medicine. So let's practice making a good posture a habit in our daily life.